going on, guys? Command here, and welcome to a new Let's Play on Space Engineers. Now, I recently got Space Engineers. I did get Ark, and I was considering doing a Let's Play on Ark, but then I saw that Space Engineers was on discount for literally like a tenner. So I thought, you know what? Let's buy it and see what happens. Now, Space Engineers, I knew was always going to be a really fun game to play, because Unit 1 always likes to talk about it and how buggy it is, but he also says how fun it is to play, and I am in total agreement with him. This game is really, really fun to play. Now, I've only been just going around like in creative mode, getting into ships and just crashing them into each other because it's fun. What I haven't been doing is what we're doing this series for, and just basically making a base and trying to fly to different planets. Like that little thing over there is a planet with a moon, and there should be one. That's our moon there. Now, this game basically works as you've got to try and survive as best as you can. Now, the main things you need to survive. If I go into my little ship thing, now this is not going to be here for very long because we do need to destroy it in order to make our little base. Now, this basically gives us like oxygen and hydrogen for our little jetpack and whatever else, and energy which I can just get back from this little station here. But what you need is things like, to make oxygen and hydrogen you need ice, and that's what we've got over there. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making like a little base, and setting up some solar panels and setting up just the base in general, because like just or start off the base. And I just want to see where this series is going to go. Now, this video, I'm recording it in 4K 60 FPS. Now, you're either watching this in 1080 60 FPS or in 4K 60 FPS. Now, the reason why it might be either of the two is because if I upload it to YouTube in 4K and something goes wrong and it doesn't work, or it takes way too long to render out in Adobe Premiere Pro, then it's going to be 1080p. Other than that, it is going to stay as 4K as best as I can. I'm going to see how much I can do of 4K footage. But, so, this is my first game of testing. Now, as I've played it, it works perfectly fine, as far as recording is concerned. But, I do just want to just test it out and see how we go. Now, I can't do anything. You need a steel plate to build the armor block. Have I not got steel plates on me, or are they in my inventory? I don't know. I thought I had some steel plates on me. Are they in my bag? My inventory? No. Where have my steel plates gone? I did have some steel plates. Oh, I think they're down here. I died a couple of times. Body location. So I build a body bag here. Here we go, steel plates. I'll take the ammunition as well because it's fun. It's useful. Right. Right, so that's good. So what we're going to do is going to build forwards a bit. So we've got that like that. Then we go to our welding tool, and we basically use these steel plates. Now, worst case scenario, if there's steel plates, I'm going to turn me. Actually, let me turn my audio down a minute. It's a bit tad too loud. Don't want the voice chat won't even go down. Let's turn that down, turn the music down. There we go. Right. It's just I'll make it a bit louder like when I edit it, so you can hear a bit better. But it's a bit loud for me, and I can't hear myself speak. But if we had lost those steel plates, we could just take the ship apart because they're full of steel plates. But what I want to do is I want to make the little base, the base of the base, if that makes sense. I want to make it wide enough. I'm going to go forward this way a bit so we can make a few solar panels. Now, solar panels are one of the major parts of actually building the base and actually getting power. So we'll go like that and like that. I think that's as far like forward as I want to do. I'll make a couple more like that way, and I think that would be big enough just to stick a few solar panels on, or at least one to start off with. Again, I don't know exactly how this base is going to work necessarily and how it's going to be once it's finished. I just want to get the major bases of it done first, and like get like the oxygen machines and all that working, just so I know I've got like oxygen and energy and that stuff all ready for when I need it, basically. So now the main objective of this series is mainly just to survive, but to build things and hopefully go to different planets like Mars or an alien planet or whatever, and just like find out as much as we can about this world and the world of Space Engineers. Now, Space Engineers, if you're not aware, is still in beta, and is probably, like, in best case scenario, buggy at best. It's been a lot better than what I've heard it is. I haven't come across any major bugs at the moment. From what Unit 1 tells me, that as soon as you blow something up, the game crashes. So, I haven't experienced that. So I've gone through quite a few big explosions. I mean, I haven't set off any nukes or anything, but I have gone through some quite, like, harsh explosions every now and again, and it hasn't done anything to my game as of yet. It might just lag out slightly just a bit, but nothing too major has ever happened just as of yet. I know he'll be watching this video and he'll turn around and say to me, "That's not, you're lucky," or "That's not a proper explosion, it's using a couple warheads." So I'm gonna push this across another. Switch this across another 2. I just want enough space. I'm not sure how many more steel plates that I've got. We should have enough to just finish this off, hopefully. There we go. I'm not sure. Can we go? If we go into our inventory, how many have we got? I've got quite a few. Okay, that's fine. Right. Again, when we start making the oxygen tanks and whatnot, we will need an awful lot more steel, and we will need to just take apart our ship just to facilitate it. But what I want to do now is I just want to make the solar panels and get the energy actually like started. Now, night time, unfortunately, that's a flipping age on in this game. Now, where's the sun at the moment? I don't know. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of time of daytime left. Right, so we've got enough space to make a few solar panels. So if we go to G, actually no, we need to go into our toolbar. Empty toolbar, solar panel. And put a solar panel here. Right, now I've got to figure out how you, like, twist and turn it. So I've completely forgotten. That it? Oh yes, that's it, right. Okay, so it's these buttons that I use. Oh, I didn't know that. Need steel plate in order to build solar panels. Have I run out of steel plates? Right. Yep, run out of steel plates. Right, now this is where we start pulling apart our ship. So if we go into our first selection and then use this. Now this is where we can start pulling apart our ship. Right, so let's just, I just want some steel plates at the moment. Here we go. Now this ship we don't need, you know. I'll keep the little technological bits here until I can get it in the base, but we don't need this ship for the moment. Or we don't need the ship at all, because we're just going to be stationing here and building up our base over time. How much have we got? 72. Let's get a bit more. Yeah, we certainly do not need this at this moment in time. Or we don't, well, again, we don't need a ship at all, but there we go. We need the conveyors in a sense at some point, but not at this moment in time. We need to make the oxygen tanks first. We actually need to build the base structures of the base first. Right, so number 2. Let's get number 2. Right. Let's stick that one there, and we can stick another one there. Lovely. Right. So now what we need to do is we need to go. Now we need some stuff. I'm not sure how much we need in order to make. We need 4 steel plates. So let's just. Right. So now we need the little construction blocks. Let's just. Ow. Let's just do as much as we can with these solar panels. Now we can make. We've got supplies in our little base thing to make the solar panels. There we go. We just need the rest of the. We just need the little bits that we've got in our little container thing here. So what I want to do is I'll just pick all of it up. Not all of it. I don't think I'll need. Who to power cell construction comp. Power cells we've got. Large steel tube. Put the steel plates back, and let's put that back there. Right, let's see. Now, make the rest of the solar panels. solar cells we need. I'm not sure. We got solar cells? We should have solar cells in there. Might be somewhere down at the bottom. Right, we've constructed it. We constructed it perfectly fine. We just need solar cells. Now, I'm not sure where solar cells are. There's a computer, that's a power cell. Steel plate. Let's see. Solar. As a solar panel. Solar cell. Where's solar cell? A nickel ingot. Is that in storage somewhere? That's a refinery. We got like another storage block here somewhere. Or have we got solar panels here already that I can just dismantle? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so. I think we just make it. That doesn't require any solar cells, does it? No, that's just a display. That's exactly the same. Right, we got our solar cells. If you want to know where they were, basically they were in here. I had to just click this button to show connected inventories for the ship and the station, and they're just down the bottom here, so that's not too much of a problem. Right, so what we do now is we just finish off the construction of these solar panels, which is just simple as that. That's one. And that's simple as that. That's two. Now we just finish off these constructions. Fully automated, and that one's also fully automated. Now, they have a 4 battery strength. Now, I was at 3, that was at 4, that's not too bad. They're still powering, which is all good. Now, now the next point of call, oh good, they're all up to full. That's because the sun's literally just there. Right, now, next point of call is we need the oxygen and, like, construction thing, behind it or near the, so we need this bit here that I'm using just to, restore me energy. I need this section down there somewhere. Now, that includes this bit here, all this tubing, the oxygen tank, and this assembler maybe, but we need the construction converter as well, or constructor, or whatever it's called. But it's where to stick it. Now, we've got two options when we do this. We can either stick it this way, or we can stick it that side. I think I want to stick it this side, but I'm not too sure. Because I want this bit to be more of like a platform, just over like a mountain. Kinda. I think I'm going to do it this side. Worst case scenario, I just have to take it apart and we put it back together again. Need steel plates. Oh yeah, I put my steel plates back, didn't I? Whoops daisy. Alright, let's go back up into the ship. Where are we? Steel plates. There we go. Nice. Steel plates. Get this back. And we go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 like that. Now, we also need a reactor. Now, what I'm going to do for the reactor is the reactor's going to go... I think I'm going to stick the reactor here. So give it 2 blocks. I think the reactor's going to go here. So if I just put this back a bit. And... I think I'm going to stick the reactor there. So that's just framework for the reactor. And what I'm going to do is stick that there. Stick that there. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, this is going to be the main bay of where that little thing is going to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix this all up like this. So it's all up here. Lovely. Now the back bit, I'm not sure how best I'm going to need that, because I need to stick the oxygen tank there somewhere. but it will go, this all can be filled in anyway. And the same with the framework for the reactor. I'm not sure how far back it's going to go, so the base I can fill in quite easily. I know that I won't need that necessarily. But need steel. Do I need some more steel? Right? Yeah, I need some more. Yeah, I need some more steel plates. But this bit I can just take as base, because I could, worst case now I could just take these 2 bits off and just push them back a bit if necessary. But I just want to get a bit of framework sorted out. So let's just take all this apart like that, and then like that. There you go. Get a load of steel plates. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Power. Speed is power. And destruction is also power. I'm not sure how many. Let's get rid of this plate a minute and see what how many we've got. 76. Right, let's break a few more. And then lovely like that. And then take that away. Should have enough now, I think. This conveyor is also what we need. So this is all the oxygen tank stuff. We'll sort that out as we do. Right, so this back bit can be here. That's fine, I think. I mean, worst case scenario, we just break in. We get this exact same resources back anyway. Right, what do we need? So we need, is it medical? Ah, yes. Medical room. Right, so medical room goes there. You need an interior plate to build a medical room. Steel plate. Do you have to put it on an interior plate? Oh no, I've got interior plates, I think. I should do. I don't see why I shouldn't. I think they're in here somewhere. So I need to put them on interior plates. Alright then. Go into this, scroll down. Ah, interior plates. Lovely. Now, do I just place these on? Or do I need to, or are they actual blocks? Considering that it says interior plates, I think they're just like as they are. Interior, no, inventory. Let's just write 3. There we go. Now, we should. I need all the medical stuff to set this all up. How much of it? Interior plate. Oh god, I need 220. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Right. Now, because what I can do then in that particular instance is I can just break this apart. And inventory's full. Because this medical center takes an awful lot of building, an awful lot of different resources. So this is going to take a while. So what I think would be worthwhile doing is just empty my inventory of all of the like heavy stuff that I've got, or just of everything, just to save a load of weight. And get rid of that. That's fine. Right. Because this thing is super heavy. To get all of it done. I probably could fit it all up in this one inventory actually. There we go. Look at that. All in one. Right, now let's go and put this all back. Now we can follow the construction on the bay in the little ship as to how we do this, but I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to make it exactly the same, but we know the components in the base that build of what we need. So let's finish off making this. And functional. Yes. Lovely. Now, what we can do here is... Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. That's my task, man. That's my taskbar. Lovely. Now, as you can see here, we can quite easily recharge ourselves. Apologies if the screen has just gone like kaputted, because I'm back. I can see my taskbar has just decided it's going to show itself up. So if the screen is just decided it's just going to just zoom, the picture is zoomed in, that's because I've got to try and take out my taskbar. But yeah, so I can recharge myself, but I can't recharge my oxygen or my hydrogen. Now that is what we need the little oxygen tankers for. This big thing here. Now, what's this one? That's a small cargo container. Now the oxygen tanker is connected to this conveyor, which is connected to this... Oh, that's a nuclear reactor. Okay. Okay, that's... Did not expect that. But yeah, so what we need to do is we basically just need to fix this all up just as it is. I think we need to... If I'm right in saying... if we get this up... I need the steel plates again. I think what we can do is if I get my steel plates back, and then I make this, I extend this back a bit, and put that like that, and that like that, right? And then just go up here. Lovely. Now, I think we can just connect it up there with the little pipe things we have in our ship. Where's our little monkey wrench, as it were? Here we go, well done. Right, so I think... we do this again, this can all be just cased off afterwards, but it's only exposed now because I'm building it up. I will like off camera or something, just case it all back up. I need some more steel plates, but I can take like a little oxygen thing here and then just tube it in and then set it up just at the back here. I think that'll work quite well. I have a weird suspicion. I think that's how we're going to play it. So on that note, though, that is I'm afraid all we have time for in this Let's Do video here. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for more awesome gaming content. If you do have any like suggestions of how I can play Space Engineers, Units 1, if you are watching this, you will no doubt give me a bit of assistance either in my comment section or in person. I do not particularly mind which. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you all later. Bye. Yeah, 5 minutes.